possession for the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. Batum with the ball. Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Zeller. Outside, Batum. No good on the shot.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Green kicks to LeBron. Rondo against Rozier. There's the 3. The Lakers rebound. Davis. And it's good. 2 points.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Rondo against Rozier. Here's the 3. Zeller controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Rondo. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Kuzma finds James. Yes, that goes in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Monk for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Now here's LeBron from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a one-point game. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Bridges and Williams holding down those forward positions. Batum is out there with Rozier, and it's Zeller in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
And Batum kicks to Williams. Pass to Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Bridges against LeBron. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good.
Kid Gilchrist is a rugged, determined defensive player and takes pride in manning up on the guy he's guarding.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Hornets on top, up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarters. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 1. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Bradley, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Here's Rozier. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. The Hornets also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Batum in for Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Rozier for 3. Here's Zeller, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zeller's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left in the game. chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Malik Monk.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Outside for Davis. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And an intentional foul right there. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Williams is the former number 2 pick in the 2005 draft, and he's carved out a nice role for himself and continues to be an effective player.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bradley passes to Dudley. On deep. And so it's Charlotte with the win. And in the win, a